Don't just do business with people who need what you want. Do business with people who believe what you believe, right? There are people out there they're perfectly fine people, but you just don't gel. They don't have the same values. Give them to another travel advisor who you know they'll get along with. I'll just give you a quick, funny little example of how this works. So I had some wallpaper that needed doing in my house. And so I happened to be talking to a friend who I knew did something similar. I said, hey, you've got a wallpaper guy, right? You liked him, right? She goes, I love him. I'm like, oh, give me his number. Called him up, Lalo, and he came over to give me an estimate, and he doesn't do wallpaper with paste. So he says, I can't help you. I don't know how to do this wallpaper, as opposed to lying, which I thought was great. And he gives me the number of somebody else who said, this is the guy you really want to use. He's fantastic. I thanked him and called the other guy. And the other guy was absolutely brilliant, I have to say. He said, how'd you get my number? I said, Lalo. He said, who's Lalo? He didn't know the guy, but Lalo knew that this was the right guy for me to use. My sister then wanted some wallpaper done. I said, you have to give the job to Lalo. He took care of me. We got to do solid by him and give him some business. My sister hired him. He did an amazing job. Lalo, and we've been working with Lalo now for about 5 years, and he's done like major renovations of both of our houses, right? It turns out one honest gesture turned into tons of business and plenty of recommendations.
Right.
And that's the point. When you do business with people who believe what you believe, who share your values, even when you give the business away, the long tail on that is hard to calculate. But so many of us make decisions out of fear because we want that deal right now.